Teamwork is one of the key determinants of organizational success. As a manager, you need to understand team dynamics and how to positively influence them. Creating effective teams and shaping the conditions for teamwork to flourish is a competency that can make or break your career. Hi, I'm Nikos Rosidis, CEO, management consultant, and author. This channel is devoted to raising your managerial competence, and each episode covers a core skill or competency. Modern organizations rely on teams to accomplish work tasks of various types. What is more, they tend to be increasingly global, virtual, and project-driven. There are many types of teams, but here I'm using the term to mean a group of people that have a common goal and whose interactions have a degree of interdependence with respect to information, resources, and members' knowledge and skills. Teams tend to function best when they contain a good mix of personalities, skill sets, and experience. They're not necessarily those that have the brightest and most talented members. Instead, they tend to be those that have a balanced and diverse composition, and where all members contribute in roughly equal measure. Effective teams have clear goals to accomplish. They also tend to have defined norms around behavior and communication. If these are not followed, or the goals of the team are undermined, the consequences can be very serious. Team dysfunction leads to poor performance, and that is reflected in an organization's longevity and success. Of course, if you look at it philosophically, the worst that can happen to you is getting fired and perhaps suffer some loss of reputation. The selfish young hire in the TV series Mad Men went behind his boss's back to pitch his own idea to a client while meeting him privately for dinner the previous day. Dan Draper, the protagonist, found out about the backstabbing while meeting the client, a most awkward situation. The young weasel broke the cardinal rule of teamwork, where trust and transparency are absolutely key.
The idea that from the acorn, that is, Bethlehem Steel, comes America's great cities.
I know this isn't the idea you want to sell me, so don't sell it so damn well.
Excuse me?
The backbone idea. Campbell pitched it to me last night. I like it.
What backbone idea?
Of course, this breach of teamwork protocol happened in a legitimate business. It could have been much worse if Al Capone was the one who was crossed, here played by Robert De Niro in The Untouchables.
But in the field, what? Part of a team.
Teamwork.
Looks, throws, catches, hustles, part of one big team. But I get nowhere unless the team wins.
Team.
Well, coming back to the world of normal businesses, the most effective teams have certain common characteristics. The first is a common purpose that crystallizes around some form of output: quality, quantity, delivery. The second is structure, clear roles and responsibilities among team members, and accepted norms around behavior. The third is the presence of capabilities and resources to accomplish the team's goals. And the fourth, that acts as the foundation, is the existence of trust, which requires certain norms around behavior that foster psychological safety. A key concept I've already covered in other episodes and refers to being able to be yourself. To express views or make mistakes without fear of negative consequences like retaliation or humiliation. When observing team dynamics, there's a wide range of clues from positive to negative. On the positive end of the spectrum, we have trust and good communication. Social sensitivity is high as members are adept at reading emotional cues like tone of voice and facial expressions. They can sense when someone is upset or feels left out. Feeling safe to participate, contribute, and even challenge assumptions or conclusions underpins healthy and positive team functioning. This is what makes a team greater than the sum of its parts, where energy and involvement are high. On the other hand, we have conflict, one-upmanship, free riding, fear to contribute or challenge. These are behaviors that destroy trust and undermine morale and performance. Patrick Lencioni, in his book The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, lists the following team dysfunctions. absence of trust, fear of conflict, lack of commitment, avoidance of accountability, inattention to results. He talks about the causes as forming a pyramid, where you need to start at the bottom and work upwards. You can't deal with the fear of conflict until you address the absence of trust. And you can't address the avoidance of accountability until you've secured the team's commitment. As for inattention to results, whereby team members are motivated by things other than the team's collective mission, this cannot be addressed unless you manage to shift the focus away from status and egos. So I'm ending this episode with the following advice. Number 1, set clear group and individual goals and discuss and agree expectations around norms and outcomes. Number 2, provide the required resources and support and hold team members accountable. Number 3, create clear processes and procedures so that the team can function effectively. This includes regular and open lines of communication, the fuel that keeps your team informed and engaged. Number 4, build psychological safety to ensure that there's trust and positivity in group interactions, allowing for healthy debate and constructive disagreement. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in the next episode. So long for now.